Okay guys, welcome back to my video. Today, as promised, we're gonna talk about discipline. Almighty discipline. That's the word we have actually a problem to comprehend nowadays. And I'm the one who actually was the guilty of it. Well, I'm still am actually. I still am, but not that much as before. Not as much as my last video. Not as much a couple of videos ago I told you. The biggest thing which actually pushed me forward with discipline is actually realization what will happen if I will not have a discipline. Like, have you ever thought about this? What will not happen if you have no discipline? I was thinking like, I don't want to be poor. I am not poor, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to succeed. I want to succeed in business. I want to succeed in my investments. I want to succeed in my career. I want to succeed with my social circle. I don't want to let myself down first. That's most important. Like, you should never let down yourself first. Like, just to keep your discipline on point is just reverse engineering what will happen if you will not have any discipline in your life. Just take piece of paper, just put a line in half, and just write down, I have discipline, I don't have discipline. And then write down how your life gonna look like when you have a discipline, and how your life would look like if you don't have a discipline. And I did this kind of exercise to myself. And goddamn, bro, I was shocked. I was shocked that I don't want to have such life which was on this non-disciplined part. I don't want to be this loser who doesn't have any discipline. I think this kind of like internalize into yourself what might happen to you if you don't have discipline. I think this is gonna be the biggest ever push to yourself. But okay, motivational talks aside, let's see how actually fix your discipline. As I previously told, out of sight, out of mind. So it means that if you have no things written out, you just simply won't do it. You just simply won't do them. There was actually even some kind of social experiment, I think, like, which lasted some 20 or 30 years, where college students, where there was like three groups of college students. Some first part wrote down their goals very detailed way. Another part, another group wrote their goals. Another group just remembered the goals, and third group didn't write any goals down. So they basically didn't have any plans for themselves or any goals. And it happened so that the group who actually wrote the goals down pretty much like 90% achieved them. So this is the power of writing things down, having them in front of your face. So that's the first part. Write goals down and keep them in front of your face. For example, you have to-do list for today, just start from the most difficult one. Because if you have to cross out easy tasks, then in the end, you will just procrastinate and you will just postpone those hard tasks for tomorrow, and it will just pile up. So guys, basically that's the first thing. So start from difficult tasks and move to smaller ones. It's always nicer when you have smaller tasks unfulfilled and you can do them tomorrow, because these are small tasks instead of the most important bigger ones. Because you know how those goes. We always do everything in last moment. We start to panic and we start to do everything last moment, and definitely the quality is not that it had to be. Yeah, so that's the first thing. Secondly, set up the boundaries. If you have kids, if you have a co-workers, business partners, spouse, friends, family, whoever, you should let them know that you have, let's say, 4 hours of deep work. Some people can do 4, some 5, some 2. But whatever hours these are, You have to set the boundaries and tell them, listen, guys, I'm not working. Please don't distract me. Because trust me, as soon as you're like out of this flow, it takes you like half an hour, maybe sometimes 1 hour to get back to the flow. I have the same thing. For example, I get back to flow in literally like I need half an hour to get back to the flow, you know? So set the boundaries. Okay, so now we have set the boundaries. Now we have written down our goals and we have also set the boundaries. Nobody's bothering us. We have room, we have door closed in the room. Let's continue. So remember, out of sight, out of mind. When we procrastinate, what we do? We always watch YouTube, we scroll, we read Reddit forums. I mean, I agree, these are like super interesting. I catch myself sometimes also on this. But rule number 3, keep your desktop empty. Literally keep your desktop empty. What I mean desktop, I mean computer desktop. And also your browsers. Like if you need to write emails, then keep open up only one email. Only one, like let's say keep open up only Gmail, for example, in your browser. Do not even go to YouTube or any other websites you like. Do not open, I'm sorry, do not open these pages for future because you can open up them anyway. Don't use like your brain points on that. We're gonna talk about this as well. So rule number 3, you have empty desktop and you have open things only that you need. 4th thing, how it worked for me, because I'm not documenting my journey. It might happen it doesn't work for others, but for me, you just in a dry way literally start doing. You know how it's with the trains that the first start to go really really slow, like so hard and heavy, 1, 2, 3 miles per hour, 4, 5, 6, very very slowly. But as soon as they get momentum, but as soon as train gets momentum, it's really hard to stop. Like, have you seen those? Have you seen those accidents on videos where train breaks and you simply cannot brake? Its brake line is like a couple of miles or kilometers. Well, that's the momentum. That's the momentum of this speed, So you start doing. You just start writing your emails or whatever you need to do. You just start doing it slowly, word by word, line by line. And after half an hour, you'll notice like, oh wow, I've wrote like 5 emails, and you feel already this kind of successful vibe. You know what I mean? You already feel that you're productive, and this kind of productiveness, this kind of pride of yourself, like that you're so successful that you achieved your today's goals. You will notice, just try out this kind of system. You will notice that it will go, you will notice it will just go and go and go, and suddenly you notice, hey, it's like 3-4 p.m. I have done so much things today. Like for me, for example, look, I use exactly the same system with my YouTube videos. I know I have to film, I know that I have to edit them, and it's so freaking hard. Seriously, like it was so freaking hard today, for example, to sit down and film the video. But look, now I'm doing it. I'm actually now enjoying it because I got the vibe, I got the flow. Making a YouTube video was also written down in my goals. Then I had to take my lamp, which is here. I need to set up my camera. I needed to set up my microphone. And like I needed to have a couple of takes before I actually started to speak properly. Like, you don't even imagine, like when I started this video, it took me like, I think I needed to say like I think I needed to greet you guys like 3 or 4 times because I was so rusty. But now listen, now I'm literally in the flow. Unfortunately, after this video, when I now finish, I need to go. But if I was at home, I would actually I think I would film 2-3 videos more and just to edit them later. So step number 4, start doing without any motivation, so to say, and you will notice how you will get in the flow. Number 5, when you're already in the flow, you write down on the paper what things are done. You can cross them out, you can tick them, whatever. And after that, you just go and live your life until the evening when you start to use my sleeping prepare schedule, so to say, my sleeping prepare system to fix your sleeping schedule. After this is done, you go to sleep where you have already your plans made for tomorrow. You wake up and first thing you do, you don't scroll. You do your morning routines and you stop working. First 2 weeks are gonna be hell, probably the first month. But with the time, okay, first couple of days are gonna be hell, maybe a week or two. But you will see that you're going like into this working mood. You see a progress, you see that you have done more in 4 days than 1 month. And already this kind of thing will give you this dopamine hit. You will enjoy this actually. Like the thing why we actually are not disciplined, because our brain doesn't get enjoyment from the things we actually need to do. But it's all because we have so many distractions, so many interesting things to look and see at and research. And I get it. I mean, like, I love history, man. Every time I procrastinate most on some history channels or something, or research interesting historical facts. So in big picture, basically, like so like you see how so like do you see what kind of chain reaction it is? There is no thing like good discipline without good sleeping schedule, or good sleeping schedule without good discipline. Like these things go hand in hand, absolutely. And yeah, so as soon as you start to do that, I think it takes you like a couple of weeks and you're back on track, and trust me, you will do more than people you know. Okay, guys, so I think that's that for today. I hope you really got some value out of this. If you didn't, just let me know. If you did, just please let me know. If you clicked on the video but you just clicked off, okay, still let me know. What should I do better? Because I'm telling you, these are like my first videos. Like, if honestly, I don't know what I'm even doing. I don't even know how to speak properly on the camera. So yeah, so it's kind of hard to transfer the value I want to give to you, but I will do my best, you know. So guys, cheers. Keep your discipline strong. Don't give up, and you will see things work. But just use the system I gave you. All right. Cheers. Until next video.